today. From the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans,
the first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 14 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago: 19 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Meanwhile, Lawrence is so complete there to Thomas. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The Seahawks are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. They're going to look to throw. And Walker with it over the middle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
Lawrence will throw. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They go play action here on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Walker down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 8. So that one a long 11-play drive, and the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken from just outside the 30. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Peyton Turner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Eluding the pressure right.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll count it up the middle with Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Up the middle, here's Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Kamara up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Olave holds it in. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Walker. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Olave over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Again, it's Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Lawrence's throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Again, Kamara. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Lawrence. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave from 4 yards out. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he bangs it home. It makes it now 35-13 our score. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Walker with it. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. Demario Davis there on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff running through the middle. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. It'll be a 39. So the victory here for Seattle, and I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these